Total cost. All those parts. What's up, JR Garage? Welcome back to the channel.
So today's video, a video that we've been promising ever since we finished the Ferrari build, and that is, was it all worth it? The time, the labor, the parts cost, everything combined. Would we have done it again? Did we make the right decision? So as you can see, we got the 430 right here. Hopefully we'll get it out in just a moment here. We'll get driving it and get terrorizing the streets as always, because this thing is absolutely ridiculous. But as you guys can see, it's fully completed now. We've been over this. If you guys have been watching our previous videos, you would know that we have transformed this car into a rear-ended wrecked Ferrari that we bought for considerably less than any other F430. We did the work, we did the labor to convert it back into OEM spec in perfect condition.
Yes, this car is just our style. Something with a few more miles on it, something a little more budget friendly so that we can be happy driving it a lot, sharing it with you all, sharing it with all of our friends and the YouTube channel.
So for this video, we're gonna outline exactly what this build cost us to the dollar, what we paid for it, the parts we put into it, the labor time, the amount of hours, and then in the end we'll decide, was it all worth it? But before we do that, we got a special little surprise up front in the office.
All right guys, made it up front and we have a great unboxing to share with you all.
Huge thanks and special shout out to the people over at Movement for sponsoring today's video. They have been a huge supporter of our channel and our own movement that we have going on.
So we were each fortunate enough to pick out our favorite watch and favorite pair of sunglasses, and can't wait to share them with you all.
So I'll kick it off. I picked out a watch from their new monochrome series. Guys, this has got to be my favorite of their drops that they have ever done. These watches are so sleek, like they're just so like low-key and stylish. I am a huge fan. They're like this gunmetal gray. I took this to a car show this morning. No joke, at least 4 people have complimented me on this watch, and it's been on for like the past 2 hours. Already 4 compliments, so I'm super pumped with that, super pleased with my decision.
And I was able to pick out one that I've had my eye on for a while. It's a chrono with a white face, and this one came with a tan band, but like a lot of their watches, interchangeable bands.
So you can go from tan to brown. It's like having 2 watches in one. So we love our new pickups, and we know you will too, and you guys can join the movement as well using the promo code JRGarage15 for $15 off with free shipping and returns. It's a deal you can't beat. So go ahead and browse their website. It'll be linked down below. You can see their new monochrome collections. I think these are just starting to be restocked at the end of March. These were a hot seller. They sold out instantly. So if they have these available, you better snatch it up quick before they sell out again.
So if you're in the market for a new watch, you really can't beat that. Genuine leather, really nice quality, and skip the retail markup.
Go ahead and support those who support us, Movement. Huge thanks to you once again for your ongoing support. And without further ado, we're getting on to today's video. In just a moment, we'll be hopping in the 430 and we will get talking numbers. So here we go. Yeah. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna get this start up for the Instagram story. Be sure to follow us on Instagram right here at JR Garage. You get all sorts of behind the scenes stuff. All right, let her rip, Christian. Alrighty guys, just like that, we are inside the F430. It is a beautiful day out. I mean, it's still like winter technically, and it's gorgeous. So we had to take the car out. This is a video a lot of you guys were asking for. You know, now that the Ferrari is completely done, like, well, nothing's ever completely done. We've still got little mods here and there, but overall, the car itself is back to, you know, OEM spec.
So on this car, from the first update video that we gave you, we had a couple parts that we were able to purchase and get squared away. So first of those is the taillight for $300, you know, that bumper for $1,900, the emblem prancing horse for $40, and the fender liner for $75.
So yeah, I think that was like $2,300 at our first update, and we're like, ah, that's all the parts we need. No big deal. But no, we found out that we needed more parts. Luckily, Fur Parts had basically every single part that we bought was from them, so thank you, Fur Parts, for always having the parts we need.
So we certainly didn't know F430s exactly as well as we thought we did. There was actually a bumper, a lower mesh grille that we totally forgot about. We were wondering why the diffuser wasn't lining up perfectly. It was because of that mesh grille, so we were able to pick up that for 125. We noticed that the transmission cover had just the slightest hairline crack. It was probably from the accident, or it could have just been just a leak over time. 125 bucks for a brand new rear cover, so that was pretty good. We were missing one last exhaust hanger for $100. The carbon diffuser, so normally they're 1,500 bucks from Fast Feed. They look amazing, totally worth it. We were able to score one with just a few little blemishes for $1,000, and it still looks amazing.
Looks sick.
And then lastly, the exhaust. With our exhaust, you guys know that we went headers, straight pipes, and straight X pipe, no muffler. So
did we need to do that? No.
That was not necessary to get this car to, you know, be a normal, good driver back on the road, but we had to splurge for YouTube. But if we were doing this on the same kind of budget mentality, we could pick up just used, you know, just one of the catalytic converters was a little bent, one, and then the one cat back pipe, the tailpipe, and the tips. So that's really all we needed. We were looking at picking that up maybe off of a used car, and it would just be 500 bucks because a lot of people change out the exhaust on these cars anyway. We got to factor in labor. So labor, we estimate that we spent about 20 hours worth putting things back together, and we're, you know, noobs at this. We haven't messed around with the F430 before, so we were definitely learning along the way. So that could be cut down, you know, if you were more familiar with these kind of cars.
But really not all that bad, and we knew it wouldn't be that bad going into it. We specifically bought this car because it was so light damage.
This is all it was: a bumper, a tail light, and some other miscellaneous bits.
Yeah. I don't know if we told you guys the story yet, but the previous owner, he played for some NHL hockey team. Like, he had mad money, and he got in a little accident, and they were just gonna go through insurance, whatever, and insurance was like, okay, well, the parts have to come from Italy, and that's gonna take, like, they estimated like 3 or 4 months to fix the car, and he's like, heck no.
Yeah, the nearest Ferrari dealership was a ways away, so he was not having it. He's like, not gonna work.
He's like, just sell it.
I need the money out of it.
So here we are. We bought it. We bought it with the damage. We bought the parts used. Saved a fortune. Ferrari, they quoted, I think the whole rebuild project would have been over $20,000. Just the bumper cover. They're like, yeah, that's like $10,000 plus paint, plus labor. 20 or more, maybe 30 grand. They wanted a stupid amount of money.
Total cost, all those parts, $4,165. Really happy with that. And then just add the value of whatever you value your labor at. For us, labor of love. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed learning along the way, and we enjoyed being able to get something like this at a more affordable price point. So you guys know the purchase price of the car. We were in it low to mid 60 grand range, and then add in some labor. We're all in, all done on this car for under 70 grand.
Into high 60s, like, what?
Yeah.
For a car that can... Holy crap.
All of that for under 70K, sign me up every day of the week.
Oh, this car is so much fun. It's the sound, it's the driving characteristics, rear wheel drive, 3,000 pounds. Carbon ceramic brakes to match.
Yep, not worry about putting, you know, more mileage on it, because it's a really fun driver's car. That's what we're going for. Something that we can share with you all on YouTube, all of our friends. That was the goal for this build. I think we really stuck to it and knocked it out of the park.
Our voices are hurting trying to talk over this car. It's that crazy. But we got really lucky that this car was very well taken care of. In just a moment, we're going to talk to you about some previous maintenance records that were done once we get in 6th gear.
When you roll up the windows with this Berlinetta, it's not obnoxious.
We can have a conversation.
Yeah.
It goes from being the loudest car on the street and anywhere around here to like a peaceful Prius.
Yeah.
Real quick, the maintenance, I finally got the whole stack of what was done to this car, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So I went to the dealership, they're like, yeah, we have a bunch of records for that car. I'm like, okay, can I see them? Like 30
$5,000 worth of previous work was done on this car. So the biggest job being the clutch, of course. Thank goodness. You do not want to have a clutch job on your 430. You do not want to be on the tail end of that bill.
Yep. You do not want to have a clutch job on your 355 anyway, as we learned.
Any car you don't want a clutch job. So thank goodness the previous owner did that.
Yep.
Clutch, flywheel, throw out bearing, the whole job, over $14,000. So that was done. I think the rod bearings were done, intake seals, like a bunch of seals on the engine. It doesn't leak any oil whatsoever.
We've had quite an intense engine rebuild job done on it, so that's why the mileage, no concern. And
we don't care, we're gonna drive it a ton.
Yeah.
So that, coupled with the options that this car had from the factory, like I mentioned, the carbon ceramic brakes, you have to warn the passenger that you're gonna do a brake check, otherwise. Oh my gosh. So that was a huge option to have. All the carbon fiber interior, the Daytona style seats. Something about Ferrari interiors that they just beat Lamborghini in a way. Like our Gallardo, it's so like kind of basic. I mean, it's nothing crazy, it's nice, but this is just like,
this is leather everywhere.
Carbon.
If you all can't tell, we are so pleased, so enthusiastic about what's to come with this car. All the excitement that we can share with everybody. We're really happy with it.
So guys, please go ahead and comment down below video suggestions, things you want to see, modifications you want to see done. Guys, we're not done. Like I said, there's always something that you want to do. So we're looking at a few different wheel options, some rim options. We still ideally want to do that. OEM rims are okay, but nothing crazy. And then we're also looking, like tinting the windows because they're completely see-through. A few different little minor things.
There is a little bit you can do back in the engine bay with carbon fiber intake boxes covers, and the just the beauty covers down the sides you can do in carbon fiber.
I love just looking behind you and seeing that big engine there.
Best part of the Berlinetta.
Favorite features ever.
Oh my
Spider, you don't get that, only on a coupe. Just seeing it sit back there.
I love that.
Man, you cannot beat this car. So video suggestions down below, please. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you're happy we got this 430 added to the garage and have done the build on it. It all went so well. I'm so happy. I can't wait to do it again.
Definitely comment down below if you want to see us get into another really nice car, but maybe more affordably with some accident history or something. We can put in the effort and have a really awesome car to share with you all.
Not least, don't forget to subscribe if you're new on the channel. You're not going to want to miss any of our Ferrari content, Lamborghini content, all the content we have. It's a really fun time here on the channel, so we really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. We're going to go enjoy the rest of this day in this beautiful Ferrari, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take